Hello everyone, it is Friday, January 27th. I have just wrapped up my really first actual full week of classes in Copenhagen, studying abroad at DIS. I didn't do a follow me around type vlog this week, but I did want to do a recap sort of and just chat a little bit basically about what's going on and some goals for the semester, blah blah blah. I don't know. I just have some stuff to tell you guys. So first and foremost, I guess I'll just kind of recap my week. So on Monday, there was the DIS free market, which is something I didn't know about right until I came to study abroad, possibly other study abroad institutions. Study abroad institutions do this, and I think some other just universities do this, but basically stuff that kids don't want gets left behind, and then the new kids get to come in and check out things and see if there's anything they want. If you can tell, I got different bedding because someone left behind this bedding, which is much more my aesthetic than the last one. The last one was great, don't get me wrong, but this is even better. So I got that. I also got a fan, which bless this fan, I can actually sleep the whole night through now. I never thought I was one of those people who really relies on a fan to sleep, but I am. Just having this door open is still not enough. I still get way too hot when I sleep, so this has been a lifesaver. And I got this cute little pillow sitting over here on this chair. I don't lay my head on it, that'd be kind of gross, but I thought it would add a nice little pop of something to the room, so that was fun. Also this week I got to do a couple of little field trips, or I guess I should say, well, one was really more of an actual field trip, one was a field study, and I guess I'll kind of explain the difference. For my Danish design class that I'm taking, which kind of talks about design in furniture, architecture, just products, fashion, whatever, anything, we met up at this store called Illums Bulligus, I think that's how you pronounce it, but basically it is a super expensive department store here that has really great examples of just kind of excellent design in general, but especially Scandinavian design. This is kind of what the little catalog looks like. So I definitely recommend just going in, bopping around, seeing what they have. It is beautiful in there. They also have a mini hay store, and so if you like hay, which I went to last week, I checked out hay. I don't know if I posted any footage about it, but it's really cute. I recommend checking out that place too if you're into that sort of interior design area of life. But then on Wednesday I had an actual field study, which is basically there's no classes that meet at my school on Wednesdays. Those days are reserved for if any of your classes have field study that you're going on. So that's just going out around the city, checking out a location, maybe talking to people who work in the field of the class you were taking. It could be anything. For this particular class, it was for my Sustainable by Design course, which focuses more on just architecture, but really just sustainability, how it can be applied to design in a more umbrella sort of sense as well. But for this one, we went to a couple of newer places that are popping up around Copenhagen in Nord. Let's see if I can say this properly. I want to say Nordhaven, but that's not it. It's like Nord. We went there and we checked out this building that is sustainable. It's just sort of like an office place right now. They have a green roof. They have actually a green wall as well, which was my first time ever seeing that. That was pretty cool. The best part of this little exploration was this parking garage we went to, which if you follow me on Instagram, you might have already seen it. There's a playground on top of it, which is so cool, so up my alley. I love playgrounds. I mean, most people do still, no matter how old they are. So I highly recommend checking that out if you are in the area. We just saw other cool buildings too. There's this place that used to be silos and now they are buildings. My battery's about to die. Give me a second. Also on Wednesday, there was the activities fair, which I checked out. I picked up some stuff, if I have it around still. Something for film club. It's here somewhere. I just don't feel like looking around. There's a film club here, so I kind of wanted to join that. Basically, you go to a couple of theaters. There's a documentary film festival that I believe you get to go to, so I need to look into that a little bit more, but that seemed interesting. There was also what I thought was going to be a hot yoga club, but I think it was actually just a hot yoga studio in the area was there, like handing out coupons. So basically the activities fair was just some student organizations and then just some things local. that can help you to like meet people, get involved. So that was definitely worth checking out. And yeah, that was essentially it. Otherwise, I just had my other classes. I think I've mentioned before, but I will mention it again. I am in the core course Sustainable Development in Northern Europe. So I've met a couple of times for that. That seems like a pretty great class. I mean, I enjoy sustainability, and this one is just focused on sustainability in a real broad sense. Climate change, waste management, things like that. I got to watch the documentary Before the Flood for that class, which is the one that Leonardo DiCaprio is in. That was interesting, but I do recommend watching it if you just kind of want a real introductory sort of thing to climate change and what's happening and what's being done and what needs to be done. It's nice having a familiar face kind of talk about it with you. I'm also in a class called Meaning of Style, which I really, really enjoy, being a fashion major. Apparently we get to go to Copenhagen Fashion Week for that, so that'll be a really fun field study. But so far it's kind of stuff that I pretty much already know, with a couple of new things here and there. It's a lot like a class I took called Dress and Diversity in Society at Iowa State, and it's also just a lot like a fashion history class I had to take. So if you're interested in those things, I definitely recommend it. It's not, even if you are just like a fashion person, it's a great sort of just humanities course in general. I'm also in Danish Language and Culture, pretty straightforward, but also a good class to take. And I think that's everything. I guess I wanted to talk about my initial expectations with studying abroad. I was super nervous coming here that I would not make friends that easily, that even though I'm in this great city that I wouldn't get to fully experience it. I don't know, that's like really negative coming in. Of course I hoped all those things would happen, but I was just nervous about those things not necessarily happening. But like today, something as simple as when I was leaving class, I decided to take a different bus. So I just got to see different parts of the city, snap some pictures out of the bus window of places that looked interesting that I might want to come check out again later. I actually might ride my bike a little bit later this evening, because I've been feeling very headachy and kind of gross, probably just because I haven't been eating the healthiest, just getting readjusted here. So I bought some like broccoli. I'm gonna try and make a healthy dinner and maybe go for a bike ride. Actually, I haven't even had lunch today, so that's probably why I'm feeling like crap. It's like 2:30 and I have not eaten a whole lot today. But I think that's basically it. Otherwise, let me know what else you want to see, and that is it for now. So thank you all very much for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Bye.